School buses suck. People on buses are 60 times more annoying than any other people. I will never understand why people do not know how to act on a bus responsibly. There is no need to be standing up, running around and yelling, when by the time you're in high school, you should be able to sit on a bus quietly without bothering those around you. But no, there are always those few kids on every bus who believe it's perfectly acceptable to act as if they are wild animals in the jungle. After having the bus driver tell you every day to sit down and stop yelling, would you not learn to just do it on your own? And why do you think that everyone wants to hear every word of your conversation? We really would rather not hear about what the people on your favorite show said last night, or what kind of animal your dog was chasing. As well, it would be greatly appreciated if you would stop singing on the bus. I'm glad that you knew he was trouble when he walked in and everything, but please do not join in on something that is already too much to have to listen to on its own. Your shower may think that you are the most beautiful singer in the world, but trust me, you are not. Another thing that I cannot stand is the little kids on the bus. They seem to find it necessary to stare at you until you think that you've grown 3 heads, or that you look like you're Justin Bieber. Then, when you look at them and they see that you know that they are staring at you, they just keep staring anyway. When they get on the bus in the winter, they are all drooling, gross, and covered in snow. Being on a bus during the winter cannot be considered safe. The roads are as slippery as the ice at a rink, and the driver cannot control a bus in those conditions. It takes a good 5 minutes just to get up a tiny hill, just to get ready to get up that hill, which always causes the bus to be late. There has to be some kind of a law against making kids wait outside for 15 minutes in minus 80-degree weather just because the bus is late yet again. I'm not sure if any bus drivers realize this, but there's this little thing called heat that was only invented about 10,000 years ago, so maybe they should try using it sometime. And yes, I love sitting in a seat that is covered in rain and snow because the windows are broken and don't stay shut. It's just so much fun to have rain and wind blowing in your face for an hour on a bus that is colder than Antarctica, just to sit in a classroom all day trying to find X. And almost every bus looks and sounds as if it is about to fall apart. There have been countless times after hearing clunking and banging that I have looked behind me to see if the half of the bus that we just lost is still on the road. And every perfect weekend should almost always begin with staying at school an hour late after school because the bus is broken yet again. Because who wouldn't want that? Nothing could ever compare to the smell of a school bus. Anyone who has smelt a bus knows that they smell pretty gross. There are about 2 million different smells, all mixed together, that make it the worst smelling place in the world. It could be all the garbage that people are throwing on the floor because they don't know that there's garbages or something, but the most annoying thing ever is having that water bottle that is rolling around on the floor and hitting your feet, and people are all kicking it, and it's just going everywhere. As if all this wasn't enough to make you hate buses for the rest of your life, you have to sit on that bus every day, every morning and afternoon, for 50 minutes just because you're too poor to afford to pay to put gas in your car.